Hello there, dear listeners. As you may have noticed, I'm in a new area. Well, it turns out I was right. It seems that this alien cargo ship has offered to rescue me. Or, I should say, allow me aboard their ship. I humbly thank them. As for where I'm going, well, I hear mentions that they're heading to this planet where many different forms of life, species, whatnot, trade and thrive and live together in harmony. I must say, I can't wait to see this planet. I will learn more about our, well, I guess it is our destination because I'm not the only one on this ship. Oh, and the 10th fact has returned. I finally got that rascal. Of course, he's brought with him a shock value fact. Yeah, it'll be something. But I guess that's all on this update from me, Mr. Cool Guy, the space pilot on a cargo ship. Well, I guess it's time for you to hear these 10 facts. That's all for now, dear listener. Doo-doo-doo. 10 facts you may or may not know. Starting with fact number 1. Pint-sized pearl. And no, it's not to do with the pearls we find in clams. Yeah, I know, some of you are probably disappointed. Maybe. Maybe not. Well, let's find out what this pint-sized pearl is all about. What's shorter than a popsicle stick and about as long as a dollar bill? If you guessed Pearl the Chihuahua, you'd be correct. So, seems this pint-sized pearl is a little doggy. Pearl lives in Orlando, Florida with her owner, Vanessa Semler, at 3.6 inches or 9.1 centimeters tall and 5 inches or 12.7 centimeters long. This tiny dog can be easy to miss, but all eyes were on her in 2023 when she was crowned the shortest living dog in the world. When she was born, Pearl weighed less than 1 ounce, or 28.3 grams. At 2 years old, the petite pup is just 1.2 pounds, or 553 grams. Pearl may be pocket-sized, but she leaves a big impression. That is crazy. Probably the dog that small. I mean, it's a Chihuahua, so they're obviously small dogs that have a lot of energy. But man, so small you could probably fit it in your purse or maybe your pocket. Pocket-sized dog. Introducing the new pocket-sized pup. A puppy so small it can fit in your pocket. You can buy it now. You can buy it for $9.99 in a retailer near you. Buy one today. The pocket-sized pup. The perfect puppy for your pocket. Wow. Yeah, that probably, you can sell just about anything. So yeah, that'd probably be a real product. Dang. Wow, that's crazy, bro. But anyways, on to fact number 2. Corn Palace. Huh. I wonder if the king of said Corn Palace would be named King Cornelius. Get it? corn pop. You get it. And I don't think it's a real palace. At least one that would have a king in it. Let's find out what this corn palace is all about. Hopefully this fact doesn't get too corny for you. You've never seen a place quite so corny as the Corn Palace. Instead of paint, its murals are made of more than 275,000 ears of corn. Wow. Located in Mitchell, South Dakota, the building gets a new set of themed murals almost every year. Artists design the scenes based on the natural colors of local crops. Thankfully, there are at least 12 different shades of corn that can be used, including yellow, white, red, black, and even green. Each ear is nailed to the building one at a time, and the inside has murals too. The Corn Palace first opened in 1892. Since then, people have come from far and wide to see the amazing artwork that covers the building's walls. Dang, that's crazy, man. Like, the whole building made of corn. And lots of two. I guess they weren't kidding when they said the walls have ears. I guess they're just those ears of corn. It's corn, a big apple down, build a wall, with corn. Look at this thing. When I tried it with butter, it became structurally sound. Yeah, I know. I've made better jokes. Yeah, guess you could say that just didn't pop in the corn area. Okay, moving on before I make even worse jokes. On to fact number 3. Mile High Meals. Dutch chef Angelique Schmeck. I don't know how to pronounce your name, and I am sorry if I butchered it. Yes, this Dutch chef prepares meals hundreds of feet up in the air in a hot air balloon. Her 10-seater balloon restaurant is called Cola Air. Probably culinary, so Cola Air. Culinary Air. We'll just. It's probably Cola Cute. I'm not sure how to pronounce it, so I'm going to move on, instead of continuing to struggle to figure out how to pronounce it. And she uses the flame that powers the balloon to cook food. She makes about 50 balloon trips a year in the Netherlands, with 3-course meals served during a 90-minute flight. Dang. Bruh, eating meals that high? No, sir, not me. You wouldn't see me up there eating meals up in that balloon. That is, that's a scary thought. No. You definitely don't want to look down while eating. But dang. Like, could you imagine? Like, you look down and that fool comes out. Oh, the poor fool that just happened to be right on the spot of ground where that would fall down on. Yeah, that would not be pleasant. But it makes me wonder, have they ever had a mile-high meal up in the sky? Meals that are a mile high. Well, I guess technically any meal would be a mile high, way up there. Well, on to fact Number 4. Smart move. I wonder what this smart move was. Why don't we find out? Rosie, a 10-year-old border collie dog, ran off after being scared by a firework in Loughborough, England. Rosaria reunited with owners Steve and Julie Harper when she walked into the local police station and sat in the waiting room. Hey, that's a pretty smart dog. But no, when July 4th comes around, maybe get some form of earplugs for your dog. So that way, they can sit and enjoy the wonderful exploding lights. But they don't, get scared by the explosive sounds. Hey. Yes. If your dog gets lost, check your local police station. Who knows? The dog may have gone there and just waited in the waiting room for you to come find them. But, do keep watch over your dogs so you don't lose them. 'Cause they're my best friend. Well, on to fact number 5. Cheese park. A park for cheese. Just like in that one Phineas and Ferb episode. The one with the Cheesetopia. 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 There's a cheese-related theme park in Imsil. South Korea. The 32-acre or 13 hectare 13 8 we'll just go with hectare. I've never heard that measurement. 13 hectare park is dedicated to all things cheesy, including a cheese playland and centers where visitors can make their own cheese. Cheese was only introduced to South Korea in the late 1950s by a Belgian missionary. Interesting. Man, the fact that you have a cheese-related theme park means that's crazy. That means you have a very high love for cheese. That is nuts, man. Like a park dedicated to cheese, man. Better hope you don't get a rat infestation, or I guess a mouse infestation, or they're gonna chew through that park. It'll be like a feast to them. A heavenly feast. My brothers and sisters of the Mouse Clan, look what has been stowed upon us. A feast of cheese all for us will be fed for generations. Oh, who could have been so nice as to bless us with such a large amount of cheese? Oh. Well, anyways, on to fact number 6. Bizarre boxing. In the Russian contact sport of arm boxing, two fighters stand opposite each other while chained at the waist to a podium. Their left hands are taped firmly together, so as well as being unable to move around much or away from each other, they can only use their right hands to hit their opponent. That's a interesting form of boxing. That means it's gonna be more in favor of right-handers, right? Because people are left-handed, well, that's gonna be their strong hand. The right hand is gonna be weaker than their left, right? Which means if they face a right-handed boxer, yeah, those left-handers are gonna be at a disadvantage. That's why you gotta have a strong right arm and strong right fist. And a durable head. You gotta be able to take them hits and keep going. That is... Well, I'm sure there's probably even stranger forms of boxing. Like, do you think in Australia, do you think they have like places where they bet on kangaroo fights? Because kangaroos are fighters. Well, I've never actually seen a kangaroo get into a fight. I probably wouldn't want to be involved in one. I'd probably have a major hospital bill after it got done with me. Well, anyways, on to fact. Number 7. Ancient snack. Fossil evidence from Peruvian caves suggests that popcorn was eaten as far back as 4,700 BC, nearly 7,000 years ago. Okay, it's more like somewhere in the 4,000 something years ago, maybe 5,000 something years ago, like a little bit farther from the beginning of creation, But dang, the fact that it's potentially that old, that many years ago that popcorn could have been eaten, that means there could have been Egyptian pharaohs that ate popcorn while playing checkers. Yet that is just... Oh, and yes, there is also evidence that in as early as 3 BC, checkers was played by ancient Egyptian pharaohs. So yeah, you wanted to feel really old. Well, there you go. There's your fact to make you feel old. Well, on to fact number 8. Flower find. In 2022, researchers in the western Himalayas region of India rediscovered a plant species that had not been seen for 188 years. Brachystelma atenuatum anolum, a small mountain flower, was first described by 2 British botanists in 1835, but no specimens had been observed since, and so it was thought to have become extinct. Dang, that's crazy. Man, that flower was like, okay, you found me once, and now I gotta go into hiding. Good luck finding me, suckers! They'll never find me here. Well, where is this supposed flower you said you found? Well, it was here, I swear. We found one. I don't see any. We must have been... I guess it's gone extinct. Oh, yes. Those things do tend to happen. I wish you had gotten us sooner, so we could have seen this flower you found. And then 188 years later, someone, look at this flower I found. Oh, Or, no, it was found in India. Those are British accents, not Indian. I've never heard a legitimate Indian accent, so I don't know what it actually sounds like, you know? Yeah. So, yeah. Although, it was found by two British botanists, so technically the British has the word. But anyways, look at this flower I found. I believe it could be a new specimen of flower that's never been seen. Let me have a look. Let's see. That does look familiar. Familiar? What do you mean? I can't believe it. This flower was something that was found 188 years ago. Really? Well, how come there hasn't been any spotted since? That's because it was thought to be extinct. But we found one. It didn't go extinct. It was just hidden away. Oh, very clever. We should go report this discovery. Yes, indeed. That's probably how it went down. Maybe. Who knows? Well, the people who discovered it knows how it went down. But, we don't. Well, someone watching this might. But let's move on to fact number 10. Or, no, 9. We just did fact number 8. We're moving on to fact number 9. Whoopsie. Lucky Town. Mark Cunningham's winning $15.1 million Megabucks lottery ticket in January 2023 was purchased at a store in Luck, Wisconsin. That is, yeah, that's, could just be a coincidence. But that is one lucky town. A day. $15.1 million. That is, they won it in Luck, Wisconsin. Probably means that a whole bunch of people probably went to Luck, Wisconsin as soon as they heard about it, so they could try and get a winning lottery ticket. Like, could you imagine telling that to, like, I don't know, you're having a talk with your significant other, we ought to take the family on a trip to Luck, Wisconsin. What do you mean? What do you mean we gotta go to Luck, Wisconsin? What's in Luck, Wisconsin? Well, didn't you hear some guy got a winning lottery ticket? Yeah, and how much did he win? $15.1 million? $15.1 million. And what's that got to do with Luck, Wisconsin? It's called Luck, Wisconsin. So, maybe don't you understand? That means lucky. You get bored because it's a lucky town. Oh, not this again. Oh, come on, it's worth a shot. Yeah, and if you don't win, then what? Well, then, I don't know. That means the luck must have been all used up by someone harming it. Yeah, that's it. Why don't you just come on your own? Because when we win, I want to celebrate with you. I want you to be there. Oh, no, we ain't doing this. No, sorry. Oh, come on. Oh, hey. Oh, that's fine. How it would go down. Maybe. No, those are some pretty good southern accents. Or, for some state, I don't know which one it would be for. But let's move on to fact number 10. Debt-free deal. In 18th century Britain and New England, widows sometimes remarried naked or wearing just their underwear or smock in the belief that it would free them from having to pay their late husband's debts. These events were known as smock weddings. Okay. That's wow. Yeah, that's something. Yeah, the times back then were, they yeah, they had some weird customs, I'll say that. Uh, yeah, wow, hmm. Okay, well, yeah, that was all the facts. Were there any facts that you knew? If so, let me know in the comments which facts you knew. Uh, if you enjoyed hearing the facts, make sure to like the video. Make sure to recommend it to others so they can hear these interesting facts. And make sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on any facts. Well, anyways, I'm Mr. Cool Guy, and as always, to infinity and more facts.